Well, people used to say that when Harry was a Conservative MP, and when in elections, that she used to go and sit on the platform with him and then go out and vote CCF as it was for a while.
There was one vote in the subdivision for Tim Buck. When he ran for mayor of Toronto, he was the communist candidate. And everybody assumed my mother had voted. She was the one vote.
For 35 years, Mary had participated in weekly meetings of the Canadian Institute of International Affairs. The social and political changes in the Soviet Union and Communist China fascinated her. She had known progressive Methodist missionaries in West China, and as a young woman had briefly visited Shanghai. In 1973, she went back to China again with Harry. The Canadian Institute of International Affairs delegation was one of the first allowed inside the country.
And she talked about China with such enthusiasm, her feeling that there could be a really socialist government operating was to her very important, and she wanted to believe in it. Her view of communist China was what we wanted. All the people of my generation who'd known people in West China as I did had the same feeling that maybe this was the way the world should go.
My own feeling is that China is succeeding in changing human nature. My comment to my husband after a few days, I feel as though this is the Garden of Eden. Life seems to be untroubled, serene, and pure. One can believe that the faith the Chinese have in Chairman Mao and his writings and in their government is as revolutionary and fundamental as a religious conversion brings. It inspires greater practical results, adherence, and loyalty than we in the West have shown in our Christian faith.
Harry didn't believe that human nature could be changed, and Mrs. Jackman did. And so she thought in China they had changed human nature. People weren't greedy anymore. And people lived for higher values rather than for money.
Those values must have separated them every night at the dinner table.
They separated them every conversation.